The Rohingya have been displaced from their home country for decades, and they've been persecuted. They will be put on boats and just sent port to port until someone would take them in. So there's a lot of Rohingya that are in refugee camps in Bangladesh and in Malaysia. Some of them have found their way to Dallas. When we first started, there was about 250 families in Dallas that are Rohingya. A lot of them are pre-literate and maybe even pre-numerate. Like they don't know how to read and write, and they don't even recognize their numbers. So they have a lot of trouble integrating into American life. They can't typically go to a normal ESL class because you can imagine the way you can go in and learn French or Spanish, or a Spanish speaker can learn English. They already have the skill sets for language and grammar and writing. They already have all those skills. And these people, a lot of them haven't ever been to school. So then you try and put them into a class of students that are already way ahead of them in those kinds of skills. It's not feasible. And then also as a people group, the women a lot of times are not allowed to go out. Like they're mainly staying at home. So what we identified them as a people group that are in Dallas that had a gap. Like there's a big gap of no one being able to really serve them because of their unique situation that they've been in. And so we have started a in-home ESL classes that are based on trauma-informed practices, because we recognize that a lot of these refugees have not only been through a lot of trauma, they actually still are continuing to go through trauma because they have family back in Bangladesh and there's still war going on. And so they're in communication with family that they are not with them, and they are still being traumatized by what their family's going through. And so we have the classes that are going on, but we've added different components to that with trying to help in health. Like there's a lot of them that have high blood pressure, diabetes, and a lot of that comes from when you've got a lot of trauma. That kind of complicates some of the health issues. A lot of them don't know anything about reproductive health, so we do a lot of health education, which is not what that's not where necessarily, we're not a health organization, but basic education in those kind of areas. Our curriculum that we've created, our ESL curriculum, is based on for pre-literates. And then it's also integrated in citizenship material. So they kind of learn as they go through the materials about the U.S. and how to get the citizenship, the materials they need to understand to be able to take the citizenship test.